are involved in campus activism is a pretty small group at this school, unfortunately, and so the amount of people that turn out for these kinds of things is always like kind of small, and it's a lot of like friends, it's a lot of the same groups of people. But I think that's okay, and I think that's normal for a really big university where the political voice is silenced by the administration generally.
All campus workers.
Get all campus workers.
To be paid a minimum of.
To be paid a minimum of.
$15 an hour. No, but we can't be like,
yeah.
It's gonna be awkward and we're gonna be like,
Mic check!
Mic check!
Mic check!
Mic check!
Attention Curry Student Center!
Attention Curry Student Center!
We are running a campaign!
We are running a campaign!
To get all campus workers!
To get all campus workers!
To be paid a minimum!
To be paid a minimum!
Of $15 an hour!
Of $15 an hour!
It's the first 15 campaign in Boston. It's the first campus 15 campaign in the country.
We want it! What do we want? What do we want? Power! Power! Yeah!
In order to sort of like be willing to participate, you have to believe in the power of like overtaking something bigger than yourself, which is obviously like frightening. And I think that Northeastern organizing is a really good like microcosm of that, because the administration is so huge and so well funded and so overpaid and over-resourced that I think that you have to have a certain level of like almost like a grandiosity about your own work. Like you have to really believe in the bigness of your work. And if you don't, then you're disempowered. Sometimes it's all like, you know, the movement needs to be put forward, like mobilize, class consciousness, working class, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. It's like, also step back and realize that like we're a group made up of people. You know, I worry about people a lot, and I had to like abandon that, you know, in doing this campaign a little bit, which is so counterintuitive because it's a campaign about helping people, but it requires sort of like a separation from people a little bit, and a separation from like your own personhood, because like you just sort of start to live off of a script a little bit.
Alright, so this is our official video that we're gonna release as like promotional material, like a couple of, what is it, I think we're gonna do it maybe March 25th, like the day before voting, and it's gonna be sort of like our big, like whatever tool, like get out the vote tool. It's kind of like adversarial, but hopefully it's whatever. Would you like to see it?
Oh, that was the guy who said like you guys are.
It's like, and I say this all the time, but I really think it comes down to like how we educate people in this country. And I think that our system of education sort of like implicitly teaches young people to like not see, and it creates these like blinders. And I think that that's a huge hindrance to like accessing them when it comes to like organizing around social justice issues. I think generally workers are really happy that students have sort of like taken to this fight, and that they've done it, that it hasn't been, I mean, it's been supported by the unions, but it hasn't been a union initiative. It's been an independent grassroots student initiative. Like these people who serve us and who protect us and who feed us deserve living wages. Like they deserve to not live in poverty.
School of Life.
they're swinging towards us or swinging away from us, but people are voting, which is good news. I'm nervous as shit. Up to 1269.
Boom. Every chance the administration has had to, you know, put a stop sign on the work, they've taken. Whether that be like, you know, getting us in trouble for demonstrating without a permit. Oh, or the entire process of reversing the student government decision. I mean, they literally like stepped in and told the cabinet to like reject all these questions, and then when the students fought back, the administration was like, all right, change your like, you know, claim that it was your constitution that was fucked. And so it's sort of like all these really disturbing ways that like the administration has toyed with processes to like actually stop the practice of the theory, like the practice of the things that they think they're teaching us. I definitely had like emotional breakdowns throughout the process of the campaign, just sort of like loss of time and like, you know, where is this gonna go? But I sort of always like lift myself out of that by just remembering that like, not only do I believe in the work that I'm doing, like I enjoy it. And like I feel like I'm doing what I should be doing and like what I'm good at doing.
But